Hello everybody, welcome to your first game of Euro 2020. Finally we have arrived, Italy versus Turkey in Group A, match day 1 of the Euros. Let's go on the way. Give me your questions, we'll have an enjoyable time. I'm going to be trying to do as much to do with the Euros as I can. So, I'm interested to see what you guys' thoughts are. Put down in the chat who you think is going to win, Turkey or Italy. Interested to hear your thoughts, hear everybody's thoughts, because it's going to be a tough old game. This will be. So, we got 10 minutes to kick off. Put down in the chat, guys, your predictions for who you think going to win between Italy and Turkey. And also, if you guys want to know, what's going to happen throughout the Euros on this channel, let me know in the chat, because there's a lot going to be going on during the Euros on this channel.
Tentatively taking a step back towards normality. We begin in Rome with Italy versus Turkey, the Eternal City, one of 11 venues which will host 51 matches over the course of the next 4 weeks, before the final at Wembley on July the 11th. Good evening. It looks like a glorious night in Rome. We can't be there, of course, but bringing La Dolce Vita to the Strada del Sol.
So how is everyone? Put your questions down in the chat.
Fabregas. First is our special guest. A warm welcome. You won this tournament twice, of course, in 2008 and 2012, and the filling in the sandwich was the World Cup in the middle. Can you tell us, Brits, what it's like to actually win a tournament?
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, guys. Yeah, definitely it's a fantastic achievement, for us personally, but also globally for your own country. Winning for your country, I think it's the most special thing you can win as a football player. It's the peak for me. And to be honest, it always starts somewhere, and I believe that there are a lot of teams this year that I can have similar feeling.
I'm interested to hear your thoughts here, everybody's.
Nobody really believed in us.
That was the first one, 2008, Spain's first ever major tournament. That was perhaps the most special.
Yes, it was, indeed, because we're a very young team. Nobody really believed in us. Luis Aragonés had the character to put aside some really big stars and big players, so we made it happen.
And then you won the World Cup, then 4 years later you dismantled Italy, didn't you? 4-0 in the final. Little assist in that one.
So, how would everyone put?
Any other Spanish player in the history of the European Championship? Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Do you know?
So, put down in the chat who you think going to win, Italy or Turkey. I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts.
Good one to have against Italy, so it's not easy.
Yeah, and there you go. There's the proof of it. That's something to be proud of, I would suggest.
He knew about those stats.
Not about this one. I knew I was in the history. I knew I was
So,
in the one, but not in the.
I'm interested to hear your guys.
That's enough of the Spanish Inquisition for now. Alan, you won the Tournoi in 1997. Similar emotions to that one.
So,
Different.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at the Euros as a whole here. It's a punishing schedule for the players after what's been a very concertinaed season.
so guys, put down in the chat.
Concern after a long, hard season with almost no break for the players. Will we see the players tired, and that might affect the quality of the football? But I just think this is the tournament that we all need after the heartache and the upheaval of the last 18 months.
So, I'm interested to see what you guys'
has been through. We need
thoughts are on this game.
Gives us a lift like the beautiful game, so I can't wait for it to start.
It's going to be special, isn't it? I mean, there's fans in the stadiums as well, which makes all the difference in the world.
Oh yeah, I mean, I travelled up today to Salford and I've stopped off at the services. Almost every single person. Oh, I can't wait, it's starting today. You go to the studio, everyone's excited, and if the games that can be exciting, and the morale of the country, all the nations needs lifting given what we've been through with the pandemic. So this has come at a fantastic time, and hopefully we can be excited by the brand of football.
Yeah. Okay, we're around 15 minutes away from kick-off in Rome. So let's have a look at the
I'm interested to hear you guys' thoughts on this. Thank you for the like. I highly appreciate it. So, guys,
Yeah, you'd think so.
do you guys want to know?
I mean, Italy.
This is really important. Do you guys want to know what the plan is for the Euros during these live watch-alongs? What the plan is?
They've had a good long unbeaten run. But I fancy them to be an outsider. But France are, for me, the outsiders. They're the team that everyone's looking at. Their B team could probably win this tournament.
Who do you fancy most, sir?
I agree with Rio. I think there could be a surprise here and there, but I think France, they seem too strong. They know how to win. They have winners. They've been together for a long time.
And Spain, where do you see them? Have one or two issues, haven't they, with COVID? As Sweden, who they're playing tonight.
Yeah, there's been a few problems, and the big problem is that they haven't been able to train together. They couldn't play the last game. The under-21s had to play, and they probably, if everyone is negative, they'll start training together tomorrow. So a bit too short, but hopefully they will.
Your favourites, Alan?
Yeah, France as well. I mean, they've got,
So,
they have enough.
it's another good question for you guys. Do you guys want to hear what my plan is for the live watch-alongs for the Euros? Well, I have a plan. But if you guys want to know what they are, let me know, and I will answer as many of your questions as I can.
Alan, well, we're creeping ever closer to kick-off in Rome. If you want to watch the opening ceremony, it will be live on the red button and iPad.
So, guys.
Italy didn't qualify for the World Cup in Russia, but are rejuvenated under Roberto Mancini. They've won their last 8 without conceding a goal and are unbeaten in 27 games. Turkey are coached by Şenol Güneş, the man who took them to a third-place finish at the 2002 World Cup.
So, guys, do you guys want to hear what my plan is for the Euros?
We'll be watching tonight's game extremely closely.
So I'm interested to see what you guys are.
Group A play tomorrow. Baku in Azerbaijan, the venue. Switzerland provide the opposition to a Wales team competing in only their second major tournament since the 1958 World Cup. They've got a lot to live up to.
So, guys.
France 2016 was the best summer of my life. And everybody that was there says the same thing, without exception.
So, guys.
Our occasion had arrived in our generation. I've lived long enough to see it.
Didn't have many expectations, hoped to do well, hoped to make our country proud, make our family proud.
I just want the 11 players on the pitch to play like I would if I was any good.
I remember saying to a friend of mine, I'd like to score a goal.
So, guys. The plan is, do you guys want to hear my plan for the Euros? The plan is that we are going to be doing a vote before every single day game of football. So each game, each match day, there's going to be 3 games a day. I'm going to be putting on my community tab a poll for every day. So like tomorrow, just after this game, there'll be a poll going out on my community tab for you guys to vote who you would like to see me do a live watch along of. You guys can have a say in what watch alongs I do. So like tomorrow, you're gonna have Wales, Switzerland, Denmark, Finland, or Belgium versus Russia. You guys will get the honour to pick the game that I do for that day. You guys can vote on what game you would like me to do a live watch along of on that day. And when I do pick them, think, which game do you think I'm going to enjoy the most? Or you think, what's going to be very entertaining? Do you think I'm going to enjoy it? Think about that. It's like, and then it'll be the same. The only days that will not be voting on will be days with England, because England get priority. I will be doing England games, guys. So your next vote for tomorrow's games will be on Monday. But I am not doing Scotland versus Czech Republic, unfortunately, because I've got some other commitments I need to do at the same point. as the Scotland game is on. So the voting will be between two games on the Monday: Poland, Slovakia, Spain, Sweden. Then you'll be doing, say, Hungary, Portugal, France versus Germany. You guys will be voting on that. So it'll be vice versa each game, each evening. I will be putting out a poll for the next round of game for you guys to vote on and stuff like that. And then we'll be getting the votes in and stuff like that. And we're gonna, I'm gonna try and do one game each day.
Can they do something similar this time around?
So, guys,
I think what they'll have to replicate.
put down in the chat.
That's what I think was the driving factor and force behind this team. Yes, you can talk about quality, tactics, etc., but they had that.
So,
they can recreate that and the country get behind them. They're going to be a team that's hard to play against. Can they do what?
So, guys, put in the chat.
I probably would say no, because that was a special.
Who you guys want to see in the? We're playing. The game is, we're not far off on kick-off, guys. Not far off from kick-off. We are basically going to try and play as much as we can. We're going to try and, so hopefully it's going to be a good game of football. I hope. Thank you very much for the like. I highly appreciate it.
Gig situation won't help, will it? It's a tough ask for Robert Page to come in and handle it.
It's a really tough ask for him, but I've been really impressed the way he's handled himself in front of the media, the way he's spoken, the way he's got his...
And we just got to do what we need to do.
It's going to be difficult to replicate what happened 5 years ago, but they've got that man in there, Gareth Bale. His best days in club level might have passed him because he's coming up to his 32nd birthday, but what you can't doubt is that his love and his passion of playing for Wales, that stands out hugely.
Yeah, it does. I mean, but people talk about Real Madrid and whether he was successful there or not. He was for many years, wasn't he? The last couple of years have been difficult for him. What's
Yeah.
of Gareth Bale in Spain?
I'll do that.
It's a strange case.
Because for you and for
me, as you said,
the missus, for you,
successful. He's
I'll
Champions League final. He's got in
I'll do Poland
in a cup final.
for yous.
Got over 100 goals for the club.
I will happily
People were
do Poland on Monday for you guys. Hopefully,
looking at these images right now, and I never
because I'm also doing a fantasy team as well, and I've got a Polish player on my fantasy team, Robert Lewandowski. So how are you guys? How are you two holding up? Doing well. Poland, I will be doing that on Monday. There'll be no voting on that because now we made the decision. We're doing Poland on Monday because I think the Scotland game would have been my
If you look at the statistics,
game.
he's done well.
Yeah, he struggled. I mean, Jose didn't...
It's like something I've already said so many times before.
Really positive signs from this Italian side with how they started. They seem like they want to press up high. Turkey are just trying to soak up the pressure and jump a little bit deeper.
So, guys, sorry to do this because it looks like I don't know what is wrong with BBC and their coverage and everything, but they're well behind the actual game.
One of the best of his long career.
The Turkey-Italy game is about 3 minutes in, and I think the BBC iPlayer, if you just do it on normal HD, is well behind the actual game itself. Which it's 0-0. It's 0-0 between Italy and Turkey in the opening game of the Euros. So, guys, put your questions in the chat. We'll have a bit of a convo. See what can happen in this game. See what can happen. But we got to see how we can do it. It's a free kick to Italy, I think.
Şenol Güneş, in his second spell in charge of the Turkish national side, the man who got them all the way to the last tour of the World Cup in 2002.
So, guys, put your question in the chat. I'm happy to hear whatever questions you want to put in front of me. It's Turkey 0, Italy 0, 4 minutes played. It's just I want to say this because it's a question I want to ask, and it's a bit of an. I want to say it's an annoying question, but it really is. Is that how on earth you have Ultra HD and it's got the game on, but you have HD for people that might just want to watch it in HD, and they've not even got to the start of the game. That's on BBC.
Has obviously played a huge part for this young Turkish side to regain their confidence and find themselves where they are right now. Bonucci. Florenzi.
And I will say this, and it is really annoying to say this, but so if you have Ultra HD, you're ahead of the BBC coverage, and it's a bit weird, but it's Italy 0, Turkey 0, 5 minutes played. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the game. Guys, I'll just turn up the volume for you guys. I have got a fancy team on with a couple of friends doing the fancy football. Two of my players have started. I'll get 1 point for Demirel, who is starting in defence for Turkey, and Leon and Bonucci, who is starting in defence for Italy. If they can last 60 minutes or more, I have guaranteed myself a point. At least 2 points from this game. So, fingers crossed that I only get, like, say, 2 points. Mine's like a point taken off if one of these teams concedes 2 goals or more. Concedes 2 goals.
One of those familiar, rather awkward-looking runs downfield.
Turkey on the ball at the moment. Now it's Italy on the ball. About 6.5 minutes played. 0-0 in Rome. The opening game of Euro 2020, which is, I want to say, it's so weird to say because it's 2021 now. Here comes Italy, and it is gone into the hands of the Turkish keeper.
Comfortable gather for Özcan Şaka. Yeah, it's really good play again. Mobley will drop into those little pockets all game long. It's a decision whether the centre half decides to come in and go with him, or whether they drop off. On that occasion, they dropped off, and it will hurt you if you continue to do that.
Can't watch Scotland at bloody work till 3 Monday. God. Jack, what I'll do is I'll help you out by whatever happens. I'll just message you and then just quickly look at your phone quickly, and you'll be able to know what happens, because I'll keep you informed with what's going on. So if anyone scores, I'll text you saying Scotland are winning, Scotland are losing, stuff like that. If any goal happens, I'll let you know.
Soak up that pressure and receive it in tight areas, try and make something happen when they do get out on the counter-attack. Contract up with Milan.
But
to be on the move.
out on that one. But
might be seeing you on Match of the Day next season, you never know.
Guys, put your question in the chat. If you guys want to ask any questions about what I'm going to be doing during the Euros, how the plan is, and as you might have heard Jack and everything, before each match day, each day in the evening, after all the games have been played, we will be doing a vote for the next following 3 sets of matches, or 2, which people will be voting on. And the one with the most votes will be the game I do a live watch along of. So, guys, if you want to get involved with that, there'll be a poll going out on my community tab tonight after this game is finished, and that will be for the next 3 sets of fixtures, which will be Wales versus Switzerland, Denmark versus Finland, and Belgium versus Russia. Either way, I would take either doing Denmark, Finland, or Belgium, Russia, just because either of them, I've got players in my fantasy team which I can watch, see how they do. Thanks, because I'll have my phone on me. Well, I'll have to now increase missing. Mrs. goes into labour anyway now, because yeah.
I think as the lads were talking about just before the game.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll help you out. And cause if anything happens, let me know.
Front three, it's just whether they contest it enough. They're definitely going to come under some pressure at times, but
because I'm here for you. Because you do it to me. It's the right thing. I do it back. So it's like stuff like that. So.
The back line is off.
And now all you got to do now is go and get
with that experience and what they bring.
Get your boy a down shirt supporting Chesterfield. I know that. Getting with a team that can actually finish in a decent place in the league table to finish off. So it's Italy 0, Turkey 0, 10.5 minutes played. It's an interesting game. Whatever happens.
Jorginho.
The only time now I'm not going to be doing the poll will be on games where. Thank you. Because I do a lot. Thank you very much, cuz. Me and you're like the only family member that is really. Oh! Ilmaz! Ball! Oh, who's going to score the first goal of this tournament? Guys, put in the chat! Put in the chat who you think can be the first goal scorer of this tournament. Is it going to be Italy? Is it going to be Turkey? And Turkey have just had a ball ripped across the face of goal. And now it's been given as a free kick to Italy, provided by Çalhanoğlu. And Italy have got away with that one.
First time Yilmaz found himself in a bit of space down that right hand side. He's not going to see much of the ball, I don't think, this evening, but those little runs to show
and one thing I will say,
he is a problem, are going to be very important.
Hello, True Lion. Game. Support down the team who can actually finish in like the playoff spots in a league where we don't get relegated for once. We don't get relegated. True Lion said, "Come on, Turkey." How are you, bro? I'm doing well, True Lion. Doing well. We're playing. I'm doing all right. I'm not real. This game, I'm just a neutral. Just gonna be doing commentating style. If a good goal happens, you might hear me. You might see me react well to these if it's a good finish. And also, I've got my mods on here if anything goes wrong. We can near about 30 minutes in, it's still 0-0. Not a lot has happened. But I will say, Turkey have had most of the chat, most of the ball. Is that a free kick to Turkey? Oh, that was a bit late. Yeah, it should have been a free kick to Turkey.
This is much better though from Turkey.
Turkey are playing really well. I'm doing fantasy football at the moment, and as it stands, if my two players for either team can last 60 minutes or more, I will be guaranteed at least 2 points to kick off the fantasy football for this tournament.
It's very much the chief organiser at the back. Plenty of gesticulations and words for teammates.
If my cuz is still on here, I will say to him, if he wants to, we can do it for the start of the Premier League season. Do a Premier League fantasy football together. See who wins out of that. That'll be interesting. Cause I did it once with my cousin and absolutely spanked him. But that was because Chelsea was scoring goals left, right, and centre. Yeah, the season that we won the league, so. Here comes Italy on the ball.
Spinazzola.
Italy on the ball at the moment. The ball's crossed in. And Turkey have got away for a throw-in. Throw to Turkey, 40 minutes played. So far, happy birthday, Gilmore and Havertz. I did have Gilmore in my fantasy team for the Euros. I might put him back in depending on. I don't think he'll play, but that's just unfortunate.
And, of course, at times it will drop into that rhythm, but
thank you, True Lion.
That sense that the players are enjoying, the fans
free kick to Turkey. Foul by Italy.
Yeah, there is a nervous energy rather than a nervous tension.
Well, I think it's going to be interesting to see how the teams that are essentially playing at home, how they perform.
And this is going to be interesting. And this is what I want you guys to put, because I want it to be a predicted thing. Who you think is going to get the first goal of the Euros? Is it going to be Turkey? Is it going to be Italy? This will be interesting to find out if you guys think it's going to be Italy or Turkey. Who's getting the first goals of Euro 2020, which is so weird to say. I don't know why they've not rebranded it as 2021. Because it makes more sense, because what year are we in?
Away team against both these nations, more or less, because they come here to Rome for the final game in the group, but Turkey and Baku will have a sizable Turkish support.
So, guys, ask me any questions. I'm happy to answer any questions you guys want to put my way.
Turkey supporters inside the Olympic Stadium in Rome this evening.
Here comes Italy on the ball. Italy are passing the ball over. Oh, it's a throw-in to Italy. Do you guys actually like the way that I've done the live watch-alongs for this tournament? So the background that you see is going to be used for every game of this tournament that I do. So this background will be changed. Won't be changed at all. The only thing that will be changing will be when the groups change. We have the group A, group B, group C, group D, whatever. The countries that are playing, and when these first half and second halves change. And then when we get to like knockout rounds, it might be extra time and stuff like that. Hello.
The pullback hits the arm of Zeki Cheli. One or two Italian players in field, plenty in the stands too.
So, guys.
I don't think they truly believed it was handball, but they're always going to ask the question.
Oh, here comes this team, yeah! Oh, just why? I thought it was going to be the first goal of the tournament.
Lovely 1-2.
And it was a good 1-2 for Italy. But just Lorenzo Insigne has flashed it wide. Was this handball? I do not think that was handball. Any way, shape or form, I don't think that was handball. I don't think the player knew a lot about it. But for someone, if you guys have known, watched Napoli, supported Napoli for like 10 years, I know how this guy plays. Lorenzo Insigne plays out of his skin, and he is quick. He knows how to get a passing move going and stuff like that. If any of you guys have turned up late, what I'm doing throughout the Euros is a voting system. So it means each match day you get to vote for one game that you would like for me to do a watch along of. But I will be doing one game each day.
Message of reorganisation to his players.
One game each day, but on the final group games, I will be having the scoreline of the other games in the corner where the Group A match day 1 is. I'll be putting the score of the other game on at the same time. Hello, Pradeep. How are you?
I don't see this Italian side scoring with a ball getting whipped in a big header of any sort, unless it's a set piece.
Guys, put your tag.
Get into the pockets and make life difficult.
Here comes Italy, the ball's in! Ooh, Turkey have got it away. Yeah. Here comes Turkey. No, here comes Italy, actually. I keep getting confused.
They might have been lining up another.
Here come. Oh, and Turkey have now got the ball back. Italy have given it the ball away. Let's see what Turkey can do with the ball.
No time for Turkey.
Wow, and Turkey have given the ball back to Italy. And Italy have had a shot. Oh, well wide of the goal.
Well wide from Leonardo Bonucci.
If you would have scored that, you would have earned me a lot of points. Can you please have more shots, Bonucci, please? Hello, Adam.
It was more about the intent.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I've not done a lot of like watch-alongs in the last like 2 weeks since the Premier League season has ended, because I want to have a break leading up to this so I can be all set.
They've generally been seen to be in the past, but
right. Pradeep, you should know I put something big on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, you will know why I'm not I did your watch on the Champions League final. It was because I wanted to watch it with my dad. I did it 9 years ago. The last time Chelsea won the competition, won the Champions League, I watched the Champions League final with my dad and we won. And I thought I wanted to do the same again.
Nicely passed.
He
asked strongly for a penalty.
And Immobile is asking for a penalty to Italy. So and a lot of you guys message me saying enjoy the game and everything. I enjoyed watching it with my dad because I like watching these big. I prefer watching cup finals with my dad because it's not very often. It's not really often at Chelsea.
Of course, everything is checked.
Don't do a lot. Don't get to a European final as often. First time in 9 years, so I want to watch with my dad. And Pradeep, if you look for me on Instagram, that is it is Jamwinga. You will find me on there. Follow me on Instagram, guys.
Didn't need more than a couple of looks at that one.
No.
The Italy pressure around that Turkey penalty area is ramping up.
Adam, if I was Italian, would I be speaking very, 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 very good English? My nationality is English.
A little too long.
I'm not Italian, and I'm not Turkish. I'm wearing blue because it's what the shirt I was wearing today. Corner to Italy. Chiellini, oh, what a save from the keeper. Insigne with the corner. Chiellini with the header. And it nearly crept in the top right-hand corner. What a header by Chiellini, but what a save by the Turkish keeper. Jeez. Another corner. Insigne crosses it in.
This time it was Bonucci and Chiellini standing offside as he did so.
Bonucci, can you get your head on target, please? I want some points from you for scoring. So, I'll try and post my Insta if I can. So, how is everyone? Everyone enjoying the stream? Let me know in the chat. It is Italy 0, Turkey 0. We've played 22.5 minutes in this game so far.
Scored it. Euro 2016 in a 2-0 win against Spain. Probably best remembered at tournaments, though, for 2 years before that in Brazil at the World Cup for being on the receiving end.
So, guys, let me know what you guys...
appetite.
I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are. I think Turkey... 2-1 Turkey. And Adam's gone for Italy. Get in.
Florenzi.
I just ain't game because it makes it more interesting.
The other fullback, Spinazzola, who's furthest forward, chasing this one. Celik, important.
Yeah, Adam, that's a bit confusing when you're saying come on Italy, but you also got a Turkish flag.
Brilliantly done. The next pass from Ozan Tufan wasn't quite so good.
And it needed to be. Really good play from Yokuşlu. Calm. Kind of picked his way through, and as we're seeing, they're not getting much of the ball, so they just have to be much more composed in that situation there. Tufan was the guilty party of a really simple pass to keep.
So, guys, how are you all holding up? Are you guys enjoying the stream, let me know in the chat.
Italy on top, but nothing to show for it yet.
It's Italy 0.
Florenzi.
Turkey 0. Trying to remember my words. Here comes Italy. Turkey got it away, but Italy got it back. Back again.
Florenzi.
Italy are on the ball. Is this ball going to go into the box? Italy have got the ball, but they're just not. I'm not doing a lot with it. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. I really appreciate the more thumbs up we get, the more it makes me like doing these in the future. And I've done quite a lot of.
Shaka, who's provided us with the moment of the tournament so far.
One thing I will say is, I'm glad, guys, that I had that little break between the end of the Premier League season and the start of this, because it meant I could recharge myself for this game. Hello, Mosrat. I'm doing well. Until Sunday, I can relax, enjoy the games for the tournament, because England don't play until Sunday, where I will be doing a live watch along for that game, and hopefully we can get the win in that one, and you guys might be seeing a massive reaction on this channel.
I think he's just offside, he knows it, he knew it.
But you might also see reactions to other goals in this tournament, depending on how good the goals are. You could be seeing, if there's like someone scored like a volley from like 30 yards, I could be going, oh my god, what have I just witnessed? Stuff like that moment. But guys, put down your questions so we can start a conversation on the channel.
It's impressive.
I'm from Portsmouth. Get in.
Anyway.
Hey Adam, wait. I live in Portsmouth. Get in there. Where in Portsmouth are you from? Because Portsmouth is in so many, there's so many different areas of Portsmouth. Are you from like Southsea? Are you from Hillsea? Are you from North End?
Not making the most of their.
Are you from Portchester and stuff like that? I'd be interested to know what area of Portsmouth you are from.
He's going to help. They'll keep coming, the Italians. They seem very high energy, high
press.
To want to win the ball.
I live in Portsmouth at the moment.
Well,
oh, here comes Italy, but it's gone out for a throw into Turkey. 0-0.
Berardi and Locatelli, both from Sassuolo. Players from clubs like that never used to get picked for Italy, but Roberto Mancini cast his net wide right through the league, through the Serie A system.
So, I'm just sorting some stuff out.
10 clubs.
Because you guys have actually asked for me to put my Instagram in the description of this live stream. And I'm happy to do so that you guys can go and follow me on there. Because if you want really more informative updates on it, I update more on what's going on. Southsea. Ah, see, you live in Southsea. So you're at the bottom of Portsmouth, and I live at the top of Portsmouth. I live in Portchester, the very top of Portsmouth. I do, Adam. I live in Portchester. That's good to see that someone from Portsmouth is actually watching me. I'm happy about that.
Berardi.
Here comes Italy. The ball's going to get crossed in. Headed away by Turkey, and now for a throw into Italy.
Those types of scenarios at the minute, Turkey. Yukuşlu just drops into the back four.
Is that? Oh, that was a risky challenge. That could have been a penalty to Italy.
Kelly didn't see anything wrong with it,
but it was right there. It was right on top of it.
Right, guys.
It needed to be because it was close.
Adam, have you subscribed to the channel?
It was a case of let fly. That's what the ball did from Nicola Borella's boot.
Yeah, the other thing I would say, I think Borella's
So,
looking for it there.
have you guys subscribed to the channel? Let me know in the chat.
Not sure Yazici does too much wrong.
If you have, Adam, let me know if you subscribed to the channel.
Nice mask.
Now that's a face covering.
Because I will be putting, if I do go anywhere or anywhere like that, even if I'm with a friend or something, and I'm out and about, I will do stuff like, I'm out and about, even if you guys want to do like a meetup or something, you're welcome to do all that, but we'll do it like a socially distanced manner.
Yeah, he had options as well.
And stuff like that, so that, and stuff like that. And that's what I'll do. So, I'll do that next time I'm in Portsmouth. If any of you guys do, if any of you guys are in, watch me and you live in Portsmouth, and you see me around the area and you notice me, you can come and say hi, have a quick chat, all that jazz, have a photo, autograph, all that thing. Socially distance, I will say, because I'm not breaking any rules. I want to do it because I want to do it. Because we're still in a pandemic. I still don't want to cause any harm to anybody or anyone. So, if you guys are around me and stuff like that, what do you guys think? It's that idea. If you guys are around and in the, if you guys are in the Portsmouth area, Portsmouth/Portchester, or when I'm ever in Portsmouth, I'll be putting out on Instagram. If you guys want to do like meetups and stuff like that, I will be meeting up with you. So if I'm ever in Portsmouth, I'll let you guys know, and we can do like, you guys can do a meetup for the fans at a socially distance, autographs, photos, whatever you want. Let me know, and you guys can have it, an autograph, a photo, anything like that.
As you mentioned, Guy, Spinazzola's had a real impact on this game in the first half. Constantly getting down this left-hand side.
Yeah, one of my main phrases, if you guys don't know, is blue is the colour. Is one of my main phrases. If you guys see a lot of my vlogs recently, my actual tagline is blue is the colour. So.
Kielici's claim is that he was taken out by the goalkeeper.
Let's do this. I'm just trying to sort this out for you guys. This is for you guys if you want to come and this is for my Instagram if you guys want. Ball's crossed in, Italy, oh, just wide. Ball got crossed in, headed by Immobile, just wide for Italy, still 0-0, 32 minutes played.
Coming off the right, getting himself down the left-hand side, it was always going to be difficult there for Immobile. He's backing away from goal, he's got two players right in his face. Almost got nothing to work with, but tries to get it heading towards that near post.
Another on home turf. 150 goals scored for Lazio, which is a club record.
So,
he only lives up the road, Montemario, just north.
Here we go. Turkey have yet to have a single shot. 9 attempts, 1 on target for Italy. So far, we're going pretty well. It's about not far from the half time. I'm going to have to try. As a fit, my Instagram is now on there for you guys to click on, so that you guys can go and. Oh, Italy or Germany, to be honest. That's interesting to hear. This is an interesting fact here from you guys. Who do you think is going to win the Euros?
He would have missed this tournament had it been played at the original time. Injured his cruciate at the start of the season before last. Certainly been pushing it to get back in. He's done well to come back at all, doing a cruciate at, I think he was 34 when he did it. Incredible.
So I'm interested just to see what you guys think.
36 years old.
About nearly about 10 minutes to go to half time. It's 0-0.
The way he's looked after himself.
Made his debut in November 2004.
I can see the first goal being scored by Italy. I can see it. I can just see it.
It was on Tufan. Nicely judged. Lob up.
But here comes Turkey. Here comes Turkey.
Now it's Burak Yilmaz.
Turkey on the ball. Oh, good save by Donnarumma. But Italy going to get away with it. Italy have got away with it this time. Ha-ha.
Let the Italian warning bells ring.
Yep. My cousin has gone. I think North Macedonia will win. He's done that as a bit of a joke. I know what my cousin's like. I know what he's like. He likes to be this sort of joker, and he is a joker.
My only surprise with Turkey is that they've not done that more. Because he looks dangerous, Yilmaz, when he's playing on the shoulder like that and trying to get in behind.
So,
just haven't been able to give him enough service.
Florenzi.
Here comes Turkey. Oh, here comes Italy, actually, sorry. Here comes Italy on the ball. Italy have got the ball, and Turkey have broken that down. It's got up for a throw-in to Italy.
Çalhanoğlu is breathing heavily. The red shirt is soaked in sweat.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
Warm night in row.
Kuslu as well, just hands on knees.
I'm just going to sort out the music for the watch-alongs for the Euros.
Who's now the team manager, the head of the Italian delegation. Instead of the honour of playing for the Azzurri, a player only gets one of those blue shirts on loan. He has to drench it in sweat and then hand it back in better condition than he found it.
Wow.
There's Chiellini.
Go on, Insigne! Saved by the Turkish keeper.
Pretty take, very straight.
Yeah. You know,
saved by the Turkish keeper.
Of space.
No, they're not even in it.
Distance. You can see what he's trying to do, but
San Marino are not even in it.
Really test this keeper. Don't think the angle was there to try and bend it into that corner.
If you guys are enjoying this, I'm happy to hear all your thoughts and everything. Why?
Incessant pressure, but still,
I can understand people clock watching because it's going to be, they're going to be tense, they're going to be nervous, they're going to be on edge. It is 37 minutes played, 0-0.
Demiral.
That's what I got in my team, Demiral. Demiral is on my defence for Turkey. Another one is Leonardo Bonucci.
Handed out for a Turkey throw by Locatelli. Demiral, Soyuncu.
At the moment, it's actually going really good so far, the game is.
Yeah, so it's the one thing they've done all game, really. They've not quite been positive enough with their passing. Turkey. The ball's always going backwards. You know,
we just got to play well. That's all. That's all we got to do.
They've got some creative players in there. Whether they're just.
I'm glad that you guys are enjoying this. I'm happy to be doing this because I've missed doing this with you guys.
I've been hitting back a little bit with Italy. At the minute in that midfield, you press them.
You guys are just the best. If you keep this support, we could. If we can get up to 2K subs, we can get up to 2K subs in no time with you guys, because I love you guys, and it's giving. Could I see a goal coming soon? I could. Italy just got to keep the pressure going. Oh, it's gone over the. It's just gone over the top by Berardi. Over the top. Over the top.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's worth a try from that range. It seems to be where they're giving up the space. Turkey, they're quite happy to drop into the 6-yard box and defend crosses, but they don't really
I'm gonna try, guys, for you. I'm trying my best to try and sort some stuff out.
Just keep having them. All it takes is a slight deflection, and it will cause Ercan a lot of problems.
It's like at the moment.
Chiellini. Locatelli just about won the duel with Yasic.
So if you guys are enjoying the stream, I am going to be sorting some stuff out as well.
Berardi.
Put your question in the chat.
Yokushlu. Karaman. Beaten to it by the retreating Spinazzola. Jorginho finds a way through. Insigne.
So we just need to keep
Florenzi.
going. Do I think we're going to see a goal at the end of all this? I don't know.
By Hakan, or rather by Umut Merash.
But at the moment, one of you, we've got about 5 minutes to half time.
Literally guilty of starting to try and rush things in that final third now.
I'm just trying to sort this out for you guys because one of you was asking, will do this. If any of you have not followed me on Instagram, I will be putting my Instagram post on here for you guys. Can go on for me on there.
How well drilled this Turkish side are. They drop deep, they get compact, they get a lot of numbers in. This is where they're at their best, I think, Italy, when they get into these channels and try and cut balls back.
So far, 0-0. Turkey 0. Italy 0. I did say that this game, I said to my mates, I have a feeling this game's going to end 0-0. And at the moment, I am on course for that. Because I just think these two teams are going to cancel each other out and just all go very defensively and one go attackingly, and it's just no one can break through. But here comes Italy on the ball at the moment, on the edge of the Turkish penalty area. Lorenzo. Oh, referee's in the way. Oh, he's played on.
Happy for the game to go on. Italy kept it. Spinazzola.
Ball into the box, and it's gone over everyone. And I think Turkey are going to get it, but Italy have still got the ball.
Chance to put it
the ball's crossed in.
He's put it over everybody.
It's gone over everyone.
Turkey got the whole team in the 18-yard box there.
Really here comes Italy again. Lorenzo.
Little kind of passes, sorry.
Immobile. Lorenzo. Immobile.
And once again, there was a red wall. Here's Chiellini, he'll batter it down.
Oh, is that a free kick to Italy? No, referee says no.
Not for long.
Play on, says the ref. Turkey.
Insigne.
And now Italy have got the ball back.
Is this the time? Are Italy going to break through before the break?
Italy are knocking on the Turkish door.
It is incessant passing and pressure.
Are we going to get a goal? Immobile! Straight at the keeper. Either side of the goal, and it would have been 1-0 Italy. Either side of that goal, and it would have been 1-0 Italy.
Immobile just got a good touch in the 18-yard box. That's almost go away from goal to get the shot in. Really strong end to the game here from the Italians.
It should have been 1-0 Italy there. 1-0 Italy it should have been. Italy should be winning this game. Here comes Turkey. Here comes Turkey. Oh! Has he gone down? Or if he's gone down, then should he be booked for simulation? Should Ilmas be booked for simulation?
He was asking the question.
No. Nah!
It's a dive.
So Ilmas should be booked for diving. Should be booked for diving. So Ilmas should have been booked for diving.
Don't want to be seeing that.
And I will say that with bated breath that should have been a free kick. It should have been a booking to Ilmas.
Jorginho.
Ilmas should have got booked there.
Spinazzola. Once more, the job of stopping him falls to Kenan Karaman, and he can't.
Oh, is that handball? Is that handball? Nah, I don't think that's handball. I don't think that's handball. He was about like 2 inches from him.
Well, I was going to say Turkey clear, they haven't. Jorginho's picked it off.
The reason that I would say this is because the player was literally so close to him, he was going to hit his hand either way. So how are you expecting him to move out of the way?
Jorginho.
Immobile.
Berardi with the
Oh, it's Berardi.
pivot and the swing.
I still don't think that's handball. I have to see the replay to have a better opinion of it.
Italians are complaining about the handball again. I mean, it's just too close.
You know, Italy are just going to ask for everything and everything. It just gets really annoying.
Distance, what's the key there?
Yeah, distance is the key. But after that, it was some lovely playing.
It's being looked at in a little more detail, but not for long. And Danny Kelly is giving off the body language of a referee who's not impressed.
We're going to get you a bit excited, and then we're going to move on.
You're looking at what? He is a police officer, or that was his job before being a full-time referee.
So, how is everybody enjoying the stream?
He was the VAR man at the last World Cup. Did most of the big games, including the final.
So that's what his name is now, the VAR man.
No, the VAR man. I never thought I'd ever hear that in life. The VAR man.
I like his approach. Doesn't suffer fools.
No, he's had a good first half.
We are.
But he now brings to a close a first half that Italy have dominated, but they haven't been able to find a way through. And there's just a little bit of overblown passion, shall we say, before the players leave the field. It has all calmed down pretty quickly. It's all to do with this still.
That is not handball. You're 2 yards from it. How is he expected to move his arm from that position down to move out the way? How is he ending up? That is not handball.
So no way through for Italy. The closest they've come was a Chiellini header that may just have dipped under the bar, but it was brilliantly kept out by Ercan Şaka. Plenty of work still to do for Italy to score, for Turkey to keep them out. Half-time, Turkey 0.
And this is going to be the music for you guys at half-time.
Yep, the match of a European Championship last finished goalless in 1968. That involved
Half-time. Turkey 0, Italy 0. I'll see you guys in 5. Alright, folks. Sorry if the music didn't play. I apologise. It's just stuff and everything going wrong.
Virginia moving the ball quickly. I think they'll get their chances. It's all too playful. Let's rejoin Jermaine Genius and Guy Mowbray.
Thank you, Gary. You may just have seen that there has been a change on both sides. Cengiz Ünder has replaced Yusuf Yazici for Turkey, and Giovanni Di Lorenzo of Napoli is coming on at right back for Italy. Alessandro Florenzi, who started the game, has been struggling in recent days with a muscle problem. Maybe that's the reason for his early exit.
So, guys, second half is about to get on the way. Italy 0,
So Italy,
Turkey 0. Let's see what the second half
second
brings.
half underway, no doubt, with the words of Roberto Mancini still ringing in their ears.
Here we go. Second half is underway.
Mancini scored in
Between Italy and
the opening
Turkey.
game of Euro 88. Italy won, West Germany won. His team really ought to have made their dominance count with a goal or two in the first half in this one. And I think, Jermaine, he's gone halfway to achieving what he said he'd do yesterday. Our goal is to entertain people.
Well, yeah, he's definitely done that. You know, I don't think there'll be an Italian
So-
fan in the stadium or watching this game that doesn't see the level of commitment, the level of intensity that they're bringing
Here
to
comes
the
Italy
game.
on the
They're
ball.
passing the
Straight
ball very
away.
well. It's just these areas
Straight away Italy on the
where I
ball.
think they can just step it up and improve and be a bit sharp and a bit
Is that
cleaner,
corner
but
to Italy, I think?
they're asking the question of Turkey time and time again. And in fairness to Söyüncü, he's been solid at the back.
The Leicester man comes up with another answer.
I mean,
Here's Senior on the corner with Berardi lurking.
corner to Italy.
There's Berardi.
Here comes Italy.
Jorginho,
Offside.
What a waste that was. Short corner, Berardi offside.
So, second half is on the way.
He gave him offside straight from the pass, didn't he?
If you guys like the stream, hit the thumbs up button to get the like, subscribe to the bell notification, and get to post as well.
Want to see Roberto Mancini's reaction to that. Oh, the jacket's off. Maybe that was the reaction.
It's a shame. It's a sharp jacket.
Has been known in the past for just losing that cool that he exudes so effortlessly every now and again. Famous training ground spat or two with one Mario Balotelli when the pair were together at Manchester City.
Are we going to get a goal in this
I don't
game?
know if that consists
Which
of,
hopefully we do in the second half,
you know,
but I
any
don't think we
manager
will.
really losing it, because he wouldn't be the only one, would he? I don't think. I think he frustrated a few managers in his time, Balotelli.
Mancini had a really special relationship with him. Seemed to get the best out of him. Turkey free kick. Söyüncü.
So, Italy 0-0 against Turkey, about 48 minutes played.
Lukuşlu. Umut Meraş again. Yilmaz. Cengiz Ünder waits wide.
Here comes Turkey. Ah, that's not a foul. That is not a
Down
foul.
to the deck by Di Lorenzo, getting nothing for it.
That was a good bit of play initially. I think that's harsh. I think that is a foul. He has a bite there, Di Lorenzo. Don't get the ball.
I just think it's a bit.
Only started one Premier League game in his loan season with Leicester City.
I'll say it's
Cengiz
harsh.
Ünder. He's back on home turf here. He was on loan from Roma.
So,
He'll
guys,
get his chance.
put your questions
on
in the
this pitch
chat
next season
and I'll
under
answer as many
Jose
questions as I
Mourinho.
can during the stream. Here comes Immobile straight
Another one that's
into
easy for
the
Xhaka.
Turkish keeper's hands. And it's Italy 0, Turkey 0, 49 minutes played.
From Turkey was better though. Instead of going back to the goalkeeper all the time and playing negatively, they... Right off. offside. They were a bit more creative. They tried to turn on the ball. Yukuslu, instead of going back to the goalkeeper, turns, plays a nice ball, and just gets in behind that midfield of Italy.
Domenico Berardi uses Di Lorenzo. And then fouls Ozan Tufan. Referee's happy for play to go on whilst Turkey have the ball. Bunde. It was a clumsy one. An unfortunate one in a way, especially for Umut Merash. The
Free
decisions
kick.
go against him, and
Free kick
he's feeling the pain too.
to Turkey, I think.
Yeah, he's just late there, Merash. Obviously done some damage to himself. He's struggling here.
He's counting the ribs. One of the handful of players in the tournament. Here's the left back who doesn't play in top flight football. He's with Le Havre in France, in Ligue 2.
That tells you that they're probably quite light in that area as well. Which is why I think the manager looked at him like, get up, we need you.
Looking down the list,
Wow.
I don't see
One of my mates, I've looked at his team, and he's got Chiellini, he's got Insigne, Donnarumma, he's got Sayonchu and Elmas, and he could have got a lot of points in this game if he could have got.
for any given match. There's Insigne. Cengiz Under realises very quickly he's got to do it by himself.
Here comes
So
Turkey.
he's going to try.
Ooh.
All the sting taken off by Spinazzola and then Donnarumma.
Yeah, he did well, Spinazzola, because he tried to slow him down, Cengiz Under, and originally wins the ball there, but as you can see, Spinazzola just kind of guided him away from goal, stayed on his feet. Made the angle really tight and difficult for him.
Chiellini.
A couple of set pieces there, though, from Italy at the start of the game that have not gone well.
So, it's 0-0.
Bonucci over the top.
Ball's gone long.
Shakir wasn't out of his limits, but decided he...
Turkey on the ball at the moment.
safer option.
Good decision in the end.
Chiellini. Neither Chiellini nor Bonucci have been put under any real pressure at all.
No, I do think there are opportunities there. Yilmaz is a winning runner, really is.
Here comes Turkey. Here comes Italy. Sorry, Italy.
He's got in now. And it's
Oh, it's a goal. Italy have scored.
That's what it's taken for Italy to find a way. There was a very untimely stumble in the box that allowed Domenico Berardi to get the ball across. And all Demiral could do was turn it home.
I think it's Meras here. He just falls over. Look, just slips at the wrong time. But in fairness, Berardi just smashes this across the box with pace. There's nothing.
The only good thing is, folks, I'm going to still be earning 2 points on my fantasy team. If Italy will score another goal, then I will be on minus. I only earn 1 point from this game.
In the right area, and something will happen. And that's exactly what he's done there. He's made the defender make a tough decision. He ends up sticking it in the back of his own net.
And now Italy go. Won by Yokushlu. Kept by Yokushlu. And across comes Bonucci to deal with Hakan.
It is 1-0 Italy. It's an own goal, folks.
Progressive side, the team that's been trying to win the game. He's got a few decisions to make now. Maybe get some support up to Yilmaz, get someone much closer to him.
Jorginho. Spinazzola is being held onto, but he's shrugged off the challenge to shoot.
Good save.
Pull back. That's Immobile.
And Immobile tried to go over the overhead and couldn't find the target. Still 1-0 Italy.
A right-footed left-back having such an impact on this game. Just sets himself, tries to get that one on target, but it wasn't too long ago at the other end. He's defending. Cengiz under, then he's attacking down the other end for his team. Showing huge amounts of energy and quality.
Now the green light's on here for Italy. It's interesting after the goal that they were sprinting back to get the game going again. Not the team that had just gone behind, the team that were desperate for more.
Yeah, that comes from the manager, that.
Get up, man, get up.
Turkey have to come out just that little bit more.
It's things like that there that they need to stop. They need to play much more progressive, play through the lines, play forward, try and hurt this Italian side. The square balls and the balls, you know, defensively.
Problem for Nicolo Barella. Any member of Inter's Serie A title-winning team in the Italy team tonight.
Here's the goal. He just gets himself into a really tough spot there, Demiral. There's not much he can do. He knows Immobile is behind him, just lurking, ready to stick that into the back of the net. It's a nightmare position for all centre-halves. He should have been stopped at source before that, but his left-back just fell over on him.
Problem with that solid mass of muscle. The ball bounces off hard. I'd have been all right. Cengiz under. Headed clear by Chiellini. Insigne. Still running Spinazzola. Out to meet him is Xhaka. Ozan Tufan. Gives it away. Immobile. Insigne.
Oh, credit.
Italy corner.
Yeah, they've got them on the ropes now. Just took too long. With that there, I think it was Insigne. Can he just get a touch on his left foot and hit that straight away? He's waiting for something to happen. But really good signs that Italy are going to go and get that second goal.
He's been the player who's had most of the shots in the game, the little man from Naples.
Yeah, he's been lively. He really has. He likes to take a lot of touches, which is fine. You know, sometimes you're just waiting for another picture, something else to open up. He does that well.
Takes the corner now. It's Demiral to get it away from his leader at club level at Juventus, Chiellini, who's had a shot there.
Is that what it was?
And that's another shot which
Good
just
save.
bounced up a little awkwardly for Xhaka. Locatelli's eyes lit up. Thought he was getting a bonus goal.
Well, no wonder. Look at him. They just back off and back off. Nobody's going towards the ball. Your customer's got no interest in impressing. He wants to play in defence. You've got to get closer. You can't allow players of any quality really at this level just run towards the 18-yard box and take shots at will.
Tie will be off next. Sleeves will be up.
There's a huge difference in energy levels here with these two teams at the minute. Whether that's just fitness or whether they've just not been able to get on the ball enough, so they're just overtired, Turkey.
Chiellini looking for space. Demiral close enough to deny him any. Really puffing and panting now, Turkey.
So how is everyone enjoying the stream?
Spinazzola. Berardi. Went the wrong way. Di Lorenzo trying to win it back. He's done it too. Di Lorenzo in. Here's Berardi. Sliced across the ball.
Yeah, he's got his hand out because his eyes lit up. The pressure's just brilliant, though. There's no thought about dropping off with this Italian side. The minute they lose it, they're on you. They're winning it back.
Turkey's 5th European Championship appearance. They've lost all 4 previous opening games, and it's happening to them again.
Just no options. You know, people have stopped wanting the ball. It's all right for, you know, Jalanu to put his arms out and be saying, you know, who wants the ball? Somebody get on the ball. They've got to move. They've got to make options, and that just tells me they're tired.
Berardi. Soyuncu is all over it.
Yeah, clear foul. Another chance to get this ball in the box or do something with it.
Turkey fans still believe.
Right, let's see what can happen here. Free kick to Italy. About half an hour to go in the game, half an hour to go.
Another Insigne delivery. Chiellini was looking to have a swipe at that. Away go Turkey with Yilmaz. Merash.
The only thing now is most people in the league that I'm playing in for the Euros, doing as in fantasy football, most of them have picked a lot of Italian players. So if Turkey were to score, then literally a lot of people will be losing a lot of points.
You got to like how Italy just knock the ball around. They get, you know, this little 5-10 yard passes. They keep it simple in midfield. They try and play forward when they can. They've got great width. And you can see why Turkey have found it difficult in this game, you know, to get any kind of stronghold in it. They just do this. They just pass you to death when they get on the ball.
So like if Turkey were to score now, one of my mates was on like 15 points now. His points it'll be well reduced.
Nicely done for Di Lorenzo.
But I don't even see Turkey scoring.
Back out with Barella. Berardi. Was missed by Cengiz Under. Here's Immobile. And he was offside.
Yeah, the spaces are getting bigger and bigger now, though. And the player on the ball, that's tight as well, really tight. But each player that has the ball for Italy, somebody's moving. You've got options, and it's the polar opposite for Turkey. They need to find some character here and dig deep and find some energy to get on the ball. Give themselves something that's going to lift them or lift their fans.
Chiellini. Here's your Kushlu. Little needless that from Locatelli. Soyuncu. Demira. Zekicelli. Blocked by Jorginho. Insigne. Got the better of Kushlu. And on he goes against Demira. Lands across from Roberto Mancini as he sees his opposite number getting the board ready, and this is the change that he's making. Ozan Tufan He's not had any chance
So
to
how
get
is
into the
everyone?
game. He's replaced by Khan Ayan. He's a very versatile player, another from Sassuolo of Italy, actually.
I think this is all in response to the fact that they're so tired in there. They've looked leggy for a long period of time, and he knows they need some energy.
And the double change as Irfan Kaveci comes on for Okay Yokushli, the player who's been on loan at West Brom. Hasn't had a bad game, actually, but you could see the tiredness leaking from him as he left the field.
Well, that's his whole midfield that he's changed. Yeah, they've been just outworked in there. You know, there was hands on knees after about half an hour. Just shows the amount of pressure that they've been put under by this Italian team. But you know, to change your whole midfield in a game.
Spinazzola. Looks as though there isn't a bead of sweat on him.
I think that's the difference, though. When you're controlling the game, you control the tempo. When you have the ball, you can attack at will, or you can decide, you know what, let's keep it for a little bit, regain some energy, our composure, our shape. Whereas the Turkish side are always trying to recover, they're always chasing, as they are now.
Insigne.
Oh, that space he's in.
Barella has not enjoyed that much room all night. Berardi. Spotted the run. Another one from Spinazzola. Well,
What's the save? Immobile, 2-0.
Immobile in for 2. Turkey now in trouble.
Looks like I'm going to have to swap off Demirel because I'm not for the next game because I'm.
Immobile on home turf. Italy now on solid ground.
Yeah, they're absolutely flying now. He's been waiting for that all game, and he's worked his socks off for it. The amount of space that they found themselves, though. Spinazzola again, at that back post, getting a shot, and the keeper does really well. And Immobile done exactly what he's been doing his whole career, poaching, foraging for little chances. Anything that pops out, I'll stick that away. And there he is again, putting his team 2-0 up in this tie. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh boy.
Ciro Immobile has just cheered a whole nation. Turkey 0, Italy 2. Quarter of the game to go. Turkey have already been made to work so hard. Those legs will feel ever so heavy now.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been talked of this.
2-0. It's 2-0 Italy. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's still some time to go. Don't get me wrong, but they've had a lesson here. For the best part of 67 minutes. This Italian side have shown them what this European Championships is going to be all about for them anyway. They mean business. And he's got some thinking to do.
I wonder what Wales will be thinking ahead of their meeting with Turkey in Baku next Wednesday.
I think they'll be encouraged by what they've seen tonight. I don't think there's anything really to fear here. You know, Turkey can play better, but...
Shingizunde finds Kenan Karaman. Merash. Turkey get themselves a corner. Got to get themselves a goal, and quickly.
Yep, Ciro Immobile with the goal, folks.
Çalhanoğlu normally puts in a good ball. Not good enough that time.
And I think it was Cesc Fabregas talking at half-time about Immobile in his movement and the little spaces he likes to get into. He's been feeding off chances like that his whole career, and he was never going to miss that one.
Made that look easy, but I don't suppose it was.
Well, he just, I think he's been there so many times. He opens up his body, gets good contact on the ball, he knows the keeper's got no chance. he works tirelessly up there, making run after run after run, and that's what you're always waiting for, I think, as a striker. You know that one chance is going to come. And it's just whether you stick it away or not. And he was never going to miss that one.
Player who was signed by Jurgen Klopp to replace Robert Lewandowski at Borussia Dortmund, but he found himself outshone by one Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Soon find a home again at Lazio, though. 150 goals in his 5 years so far. Umut Merash. Çalhanoğlu. That was Keraman finding Merash again. Cengiz Under got the call to leave it. Zeki Çelik. Yilmaz. Çelik. It's the Italian team's turn to build strong defences.
Well, yeah, they dug in, for the first time, really. Turkey committed a good few players and tried to make something happen.
It's still 2-0 to Italy's 20 minutes to go.
Could see ancestors of Giorgio Chiellini in a Roman legion, couldn't you? Helmet, the works, breastplate.
He's got that look.
True commander.
He has been for a number of years in an Italian and Juventus shirt.
Off goes Barella. Demiral did have a route back to Xhaka, who had a route back to him. Chiellini. Insigne. The tireless Spinazzola.
I'm really enjoying how they play Italy. I just love how they move it, the fluid nature to their play. Insigne can come and drop deep into midfield if he wants, create overloads. Spinazzola stays high and wide. It's tough to play against. That's why Turkey are finding it so difficult. The overloads that they create everywhere, and they pass it well. Can't get near them, look. It's brilliant.
Berardi. Even when it doesn't work, it works. Barella. Can't recall seeing too many Italian teams play at this sort of constant pace in the past.
Oh. It's the composure with the pace and the intensity as well, which is just a dangerous formula.
It was Berardi, and Çelik was the guard.
Well, Spinazzola was in acres of space on that left-hand side. Again, always an option. And they decided to ignore him on that occasion.
Barella. There's Berardi. Being held on to by Umut Merash. He's had a bit of a struggle this half.
Yeah, he's had a tough second half. Berardi's just got better and better as the game's gone on.
Oh boy.
Huge influence on the first goal. He was playing with real confidence there.
Flags up to indicate a change. It's going to be Manuel Locatelli who goes off. Straight swap in midfield with Roma's Brian Cristante to come on. Rich applause for Locatelli and for the man coming on. His 12th international cap. He joins a team in a very good place. In a good position now too. Insigne. Well read by Yilmaz. Çelik. Çalhanoğlu. Cengiz Under. Chiellini clears.
I don't see even Turkey getting back into this game.
Ayan. Kavici. Up towards Karaman. Needed a bit more on it.
Yeah, it's a good ball to him though. An intelligent run, he just didn't get the glance that he wanted on it. Trying to flick this back towards the far post. It was tight whether he was on or off, but did not get the contact he needed.
Immobile. Insigne. Brentford fans are watching. One of yours is about to come on. Halil Dervishoglu. That's Cristante. Graceful from Jorginho. Good ball too from Berardi. Spinazzola. Progress was held up by Cengiz Under.
Yeah, he's always there, Spinazzola. Took a little kick there, Jorginho, but really good play. Quality feet. Playing forward. And even the player they brought on in Cristante. Good player for Roma. The midfield looks pretty solid for Italy.
So Dervishoglu is on, Dutch born and raised from Rotterdam. He's been on loan at Galatasaray from Brentford for the second half of last season, and he scored 3 goals in his last 4 games for the club. Yilmaz who gets it away. This is his competitive debut, only his 3rd cap. They need him to perform something that's close to a miracle.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to do it on his own. And this team's, well, they seem too tired, I think is the easiest way of putting it. They don't seem to have any energy in their side. They need to find something. Get some more support to Yilmaz. He's trying to make runs, he's trying to make things happen, but quality's not been there. The energy's not been there. Yeah, it's been a tough evening in the end.
Chiellini. Cleared by Donnarumma.
So how is everyone enjoying the stream?
Collected by Spinazzola. Insigne, those two, as the game's gone on, they've combined better and better down that left side.
I think Insigne just goes where he wants, and the width
77.5 minutes played, Italy 2, Turkey 0.
I'll play more central. If I wanted to come into midfield, I will. If I want to make runs in behind, I will. It works really well.
Here is Insigne.
Oh, here comes Italy again.
Berardi is coming in. Somehow the ball got to him. Barella didn't know what to do with the ball, and now the referee decides there was an offside.
No, maybe he just needed to be there. The play was brilliant. He's looking for the ball short. Oh, he's onside there, Cristante.
Absolutely. We missed that gesture at the last World Cup, which Italy did not qualify for.
And you can imagine as well, you know, the Italians not qualifying for a World Cup. That's why the rebuild, that's why the work went into looking at a lot of different individuals.
Here's Insigne!
3-0! Lorenzo Insigne!
All over! And Italy have been all over Turkey from the start.
3-0 Lorenzo Insigne.
A much deserved goal for the Neapolitan Lorenzo Insigne. And for the very first time in a European Championship finals match, Italy score more than 2. This team's got goals in it.
Well, they've delivered, haven't they? On the opening ceremony, on the energy that was in the stadium, on the expectancy. Lovely finish there from Insigne. Poor play from Turkey there. The goalkeeper just giving it away, but they're punished heavily. He was never going to miss that one. Opens up his body. There you go. Deal with that. 3-0. Thoroughly deserved. And really entertaining. And they've lit up Rome tonight.
You are absolutely right, Jermaine. From a faultless opening ceremony to a performance from the team that's just got better by the minute. It's been a terrific night for the Azzurri.
And here's one of their star men coming off tonight as well, just after his goal. Deserves the applause. As you said, down that left-hand side, himself and Spinazzola have been a real thorn in that Turkish side. Get the smiles on everyone's faces. Brilliant start to the campaign for the Italians.
There's a familiar name on Federico Chiesa, son of Enrico. He scored a record 5 goals as a substitute when he played for his country. And off goes another goal scorer, Ciro Immobile. On comes Andrea Bellotti, who has scored in each of his last 3 international appearances. So on they go, and on they press.
10 minutes to go. Italy 3.
More strongly fancied runs.
Turkey 0.
Well, I think a lot of people knew that, you know, Mancini was getting something going. Not sure many expected as an impressive start or display as what we've seen tonight from them. The style of play, the energy.
I'm going to have to take up my Turkish defender. If Turkey are going to play this bad.
I think there's going to be plenty looking at them and taking them very seriously.
Guys, I'm going to come back in about 5 minutes. I just got to pop off for a minute.
Of course now, for a 9th successive win, all without conceding a goal. It'll be 28 games without defeat. All of their proud history internationally. The record is 30. Vittorio Pozzo's great team of the 1930s. Turkey have been swept away in this second half. Made to work so hard in that first.
Here's a picture.
The chap on the left should be all smiles.
I think everyone smiles that they're just back in stadiums and watching football again. That was a really nice shot.
"24 attempts on goal to Turkey's 1.
Yeah, it's been emphatic, it really has. You know, I think they've just about doubled the amount of passes as well, Italy. I've got them on about 500 passes to...
You'd seriously counted them all?
Well, I've got something here with me, obviously. Yeah, I thought about it at one point, just drawing lines every time they passed it, but no. We have technology for that.
Great to see Gianluca Vialli as well, playing a key role in the team.
Yeah. I think the scary thing for, you know, a lot of people that are going to be facing Italy, they look well drilled to me. The players that have come on.
Sorry, Jermaine. He's listening to you.
Oh, thanks for that. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Let me get back to it. Yeah, they seem well drilled as a team, as a unit. The players that come on, nothing really changed. The intensity remains the same.
And there's a bit of frustration in that tackle from Şalar Söyüncü. A chunk of desperation.
Yeah, it was late.
Chiellini. Besiktas felt it was a fair jump for the...
Ooh. Hello everyone, I am back. Back with the behaviour. So hopefully you guys are all right.
Taking over from Berardi. He's gone all Phil Foden and Paul Gascoigne for the tournament too. He hasn't.
So how is everyone?
Bernardeschi straight away involved, and it was awkwardly put behind by Yilmaz. Turkey now just hanging on to try and avoid any further damage. Italy put 4 past the Czech Republic in their final warm-up last Friday. Bernardeschi. Referee's seen a foul and a Turkey free kick results. 4 minutes to go. Aya. Blow for Çalhanoğlu. Sayoncu. Çalhanoğlu. Jorginho.
Come on, boys.
Barella. Bernardeschi.
Don't forget, you've also got a Turkish defender too.
Turned clear by Demiral, although it was a tired-looking clearance.
But really tired. And there were some runners in midfield that nobody was prepared to track.
So, how is everyone?
Soyuncu leaves his mark on another, and he's going to get the first yellow card of the tournament.
Yeah, Sayoncu's getting booked. Ha!
I'm not sure what I'd have got on that, to be honest with you.
And
because
that,
he
one of my
likes
mates
to
has got
challenge
Sayoncu in his team.
And his frustrations have been
And
growing,
he's got
growing
booked.
in this second half.
So he's
Into
buggered.
his arm there. Not going to get away with that at international level.
Nearly went the whole game without one booking.
Yeah, they just need to keep their discipline now. It's been a really disappointing evening for them. And they've come up against a very, very good side.
Bernardeschi busy since coming on.
You set that up perfectly, Guy. Perfectly.
Yeah, define busy.
Define busy. Define busy.
Italy 3 in the opening game of what we hope will be a true festival of football, by the end of which we'll be pleased somewhere much, much closer to normality.
Yeah, fingers crossed. But it's been a great start to the tournament. I think many were expecting quite a cautious, pragmatic affair between these two teams, but the Italians have been anything but that. Anything but that.
And now there is clear and obvious Turkish frustration.
Yeah, the ill discipline's coming in now. You don't want this.
David Shorlu hasn't been on the field too long. He's got a yellow card to his name. Sliding in from behind on Barella.
It is Turkey 0, Italy 3. We're
Another player that's been
nearly into the 90th minute.
For Italy. Wow.
We're nearly in the 90th minute here, folks.
Something that didn't look as though it ought to have been there. Chiellini. Jorginho. We haven't really mentioned the Chelsea man much, but I'm not sure he's put a pass wrong.
I just think that the midfield's functioned well. You know, I think that a lot of the players work around that. He's played very well, Jorginho.
Bernardeschi. Into 3 minutes more.
3 minutes of added on time at the end of the 90.
Supporters to celebrate. Chiellini. Spinazzola trying the touch and go past Celli. Trying something else now too, and then committing a foul. Ref had the whistle to his lips. Cleared by Xhaka, but cleared straight out.
They're still pressing. They're 3-0 up with time added on, and they're pressing the goalkeeper. And I think that's the mentality he wants in his team. You can tell every player that comes on with the same mindset. The players that started, they got one thing in their mind: win that ball back constantly, win it back.
Cristante. Spinazzola. Jorginho. With Bonucci, back with Donnarumma.
We've got about a minute to go. We have about a minute to go, folks. A minute to go.
Away with the chip for Jorginho.
Top all that was.
Jorginho finally does give one away. Çalhanoğlu, that's a clever pass. Yilmaz.
Oh, Yilmaz nearly got a goal back for Turkey.
That's as good as a goal for him.
Well, you saw the celebration, the fist pump, the celebrations from the team. They want the clean sheet. First bit of quality that Turkey had put together, a real good pass.
Corner to Turkey.
Goes deep with it, and that's way over as it bounces off the head of Meri Demiral. That'll be it. That's Turkey's chances gone.
Yeah, it was a lovely ball into Yilmaz. You know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get it heading towards that far post, but Chiellini, Bonucci, not had loads to do, but when they've been called upon, as always, been solid.
My chances gone. I mean, chance of getting any more chances. There's Bernardeschi. One more flourish for Italy.
I am happy Insigne scored. It's just dead disappointing about the Turkish defender that I've got. It looks like he's going to be subbed off on my team. Full time.
Game one goes emphatically to Italy. They have laid down a real marker to the rest of the top teams in the tournament tonight.
Full time, Italy 3, Turkey 0. Like, subscribe with the bell notification. We're doing post. I will be doing a live watch on tomorrow. Wait and see on the vote later on tonight, and you guys can vote on what game you would like me to do. Like, subscribe with the bell notification. We're doing post. Blue is the colour.